Saturday night baseball set to come your way from the Lodo section of downtown Denver. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Jorge De La Rosa, the Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he could not find the plate. He ended up walking a ton of guys. We'll see if he can find the strike zone in this one.
Kiki Bones strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Kiki Bones.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
I just think they were sort of flat in the opener. They didn't play with a whole lot of inspiration, and that was reflected in the final score.
Blackman is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Rusty Red will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
Drilled on the ground is short, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only one out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
Rico Black will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls.
And you know, guys, he's got a boatload of home runs over his last 10 games, so you almost expect him to hit one every time he steps up there.
There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
One out and a runner on second base. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
De La Rosa comes set. Here's the first pitch. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Already, things are not really going to form here in this first inning. Where is this pitch? It's nowhere close. You don't want to spot your opponents too many easy runs, especially early in the ballgame.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 1, the Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Big Daddy Kelly is on the mound for game 2. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than 1. What that means, he's allowing less than 1 base runner per inning. Outstanding.
DJ LeMahieu comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
Moose is there, and he's got it for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Now the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw gets him, 2 down. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rockies strand one. They trail this one 1-0. Chubby Ali will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Antonio Moose will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. De La Rosa steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. But that will kick off the scoreboard out there in right.
I'm sitting up here thinking that once this ball gets down to the corner, it was going to be easy 2 bases. But he decided better of it rounding first, and he's going to hold on there with just a loud single.
Stepping in now, Shorty Mack. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Coco Brown will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Blackman going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The relay, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the 2nd inning.
Big Daddy Kelly will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow one run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. In the air out toward right field. Bichette giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, probably a little bit of a sigh of relief out there on the pitching mound there. With a run in, the bases loaded, nobody out. You're just looking to get an out or two any way you can. So I think the sacrifice fly is a pretty good trade-off that you can live with right now.
Kiki Bones will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Line drive to left. Gonzalez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Striding into the box, Rusty Red. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, if you haven't heard of this guy before, it's a name you may need to learn. That's his second hit of the game. This one goes for extra bases, and he may be starting to feel like he belongs here.
Into the box, Rico Black hit hard toward first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On Dante Bichette will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Out in front of it, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you put it.
Ben Paulson will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Nick Hundley will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Oh, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Ali finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Dodgers lead it 5-0. J.J. Watts is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
This is line to left. And 1 gone now in the Dodger 3rd.
Now batting.
A reminder that Dodger baseball continues all season long here on the show. There you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. De La Rosa looks in. Here it comes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. 1-2, here it comes. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll say this, he wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Reyes ranging into the outfield. 2 gone.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Standing in now, Antonio Moose. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, and here comes the long ball again to bite him. The second one he's allowed here in the first 2 2/3. I tell you what, the way he's throwing right now, the third one might send him to the showers.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
In now, Shorty Mack. And she'll take a look at ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Ah, and another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackman is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies nothing. Jose Reyes will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And he's retired, 1 away.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys get me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Brandon Barnes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Got a lot of it out to deep left. Bones ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for two on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. He's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
DJ LeMahieu will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard swing.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back standing.
Simple throw over there.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all.
Trying to wear him out, I guess.
In there at the knees, strike one. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with two strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Long throw to third. And
score where it is. I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or two here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Charlie Blackmon in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Fastball called for strike two.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ripped on the ground to first. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Oh, and he nearly got that double play he needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base, and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing.
Keeping him close.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Two out with the man at first. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And there's some managers out there who'd say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass, but not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there, and this time it works out for him.
Two out here and a runner at second. To short. Black is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Chad Bettis is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the fourth inning. Coco Brown strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
Coco Brown.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
Stepping in now, Big Daddy Kelly. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. High pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Arenado is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now
Well, here it is again. Look at him just bury this one right at the letters. And you can see it. He got him to pull off the swing a bit and just pop it straight up.
Into the box, Kiki Bones, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Six runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 6-1. Leading off the inning, Carlos Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Brown is in pursuit. Makes the play, one away.
the right fielder, number 10.
Third and final game of this three-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Dante Bichette is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Standing in now, Ben Paulson.
First baseman.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Just like the guy before him, he went up there with a very aggressive mindset at the plate. So when he got his pitch, he wasn't thinking, I'm going to hit a line drive. He was thinking, I'm going deep. This ball clears the wall by plenty.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. In now, Nick Hundley, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count, 3-2. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking to avoid his first walk. Hard hit ball to second. Way to get dirty. It's there, and he's out.
Wow, made it look easy. Well, that's the big leagues right there. The worst part of this is, as a hitter, since it's to the right side, you get to watch this whole play unfolding right in front of you. And believe me, it's not a whole lot of fun. That's a super play, and you're out.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
And it's just the fourth inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. LA's on top, 6-3. Justin Miller is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Miller.
At the plate, Rusty Red. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez is there. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Rico Black.
Rico Black will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Six runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in now, J.J. Watts, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That home run believed to be 402 feet all told. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Now batting, catcher,
Into the box, Chubby Ali lifted in the air out towards left center. Blackman on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
And after the previous two balls left the ballpark, once this ball left the bat, he was probably thinking, oh, not again. But luckily for him, this one stays in the yard.
Antonio Moose stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. 2 out, nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Reyes onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 8-3. Gerardo Parra will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Steve Conrad is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
And that's a good 0-2 pitch there. It's a little up, it's a little out, but it's close enough that a hitter's basically forced to go after it.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit hard to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Both of these guys at the top of the lineup can put a lot of pressure on the defense because of that speed. And here he beats this one out. And that's going to be ruled an infield single.
Nolan Arenado will dig in. A Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Don't want to forget about him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Colorado. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Jason Mott will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Shorty Mack will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Shorty Mack.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Franz Borowitz will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 28, Franz Borowitz.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. You know, those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
Coco Brown will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez giving chase, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Standing in now, Steve Conrad. Bunt still on here with 1 away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
You know, to me, it's a little surprising that he'd just get a good fastball to bunt right there. You have a pretty good idea that he's going to bunt the ball. Throw him a slider or something down and away, maybe something in the dirt. Make him earn it. This is just making it way too easy on him.
Kiki Bones will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Gonzalez looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rusty.
In now, Rusty Red, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Rico Black will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Yeah, this fella, pitcher number 4 already, and it's starting to look like more of the same.
It doesn't look like he's going to be the answer either. Some days it just doesn't matter who you trot out there. They've hit everything in sight.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded to short. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Rockies 3. Franz Borowitz will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 28, Franz Borowitz.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Carlos Gonzalez.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
The 0-1 on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Stepping in now, Dante Bichette. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Up the middle and off his leg. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Gotta hope he's okay on the mound.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ben Paulson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Runners on first with 1 down. Bounce to first. Right to him. 1 there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Rockies are down quietly. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Chad Qualls will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. J.J. Watts ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Chubby Ali will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Pee Wee James will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 3, Pee-wee James.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Chopped foul right at home plate. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Antonio Moose will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Neil Alderati will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Neil Alderati.
Hot shot on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
With a right-handed hitter up there, this might be a ground out, but with the shortstop bird dogging that runner at second base, opens up the hole a little bit on the left side, and he takes it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box now, Franz Borowitz. Pitch outside, the throw. The tag from LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
I don't know. I'm not sure about this call with runners on the corners. And the ropes out there on the mound, and he's not.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. A man at third with one away. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Walls is ready. 1-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Blackmon. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with two outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising.
This seems like an awfully big mistake to make out there. It's going to cost him a run. I can't think of a reason why he's not tagging up there. No excuse for it.
Coco Brown steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Standing in now, Steve Conrad, as he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Kiki Bones will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Blackman's after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Rockies 3. Pee-wee James will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Pee-wee James.
Neil Alderati will stay in the ball game, as he'll take over at first base. Nick Hundley will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Nick Hundley.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Jose Reyes will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Check swing grounder to the right side. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Pitcher number 50, Chad Wall.
Mark Reynolds will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Line towards center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Adam Ottavino will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Rusty Red digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Action now in that Colorado pen, as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. To short, hit hard. Reyes Ranges to his right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, shortstop.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Rico Black is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Jackie Robinson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Jackie Robinson.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Gonzalez, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left as this lead got even wider.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup is going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
Now batting, third
Into the box, J.J. Watts. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
The catcher, number 40.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
In now, Pee-wee James. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bichette going back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple.
They gave that ball a heck of a ride out to right field. Here it is again. You're going to see a great effort here as he leaps, but it's just off the wall. And by the time he's able to gather himself and get the ball back in, it's too late to prevent this from becoming a triple.
Into the box now, Neil Alderati down the first baseline. Paulson takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Not too many more shots. Jackie Robinson will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Number 42, Jackie Robinson.
DJ LeMahieu strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Second baseman.
C.J. Pack will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. DJ LeMahieu will be the batter, 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
Yeah, he's looked very settled in at the plate in this one. He could have a little more in store for us right here.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
Brown is there, 1 away.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1.
Oh, and you'll wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And he falls behind 0-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bones moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Nolan Arenado will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brown on the move, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And as you can see, they are way behind. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Boone Logan will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Franz Borowitz will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Blackman looking up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center as the blowout continues.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Now batting.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Yasiel Puig will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The pitcher, C.J. Pack.
C.J. Hack digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. One and two as he chases the slider. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hack is retired, 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 30.
Kiki Bones comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bichette coming in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. Yasiel Puig will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at